So here we were. He was telling me that he was getting death threats. And by this time, it was like our sophomore year in high school, and I was a good swimmer. He was a really good basketball player. He was like um, one of the guards for the team, and like he was good at football. He was good at baseball, um, and he was a Christian. But I mean, he started to get kind of like moody, and like I said, I didn't see him all the time, so it was hard for me to like know what was going on to him or say anything to him. And there were times when people in our class would like stop us from talking or try to tell me I couldn't talk to him. And I was like, what are you talking about? If he doesn't want me talking to him, then he can tell me that. Like, I didn't understand what was going on with that. Like, um so anyway, so I didn't fully know what was happening. I just knew he was dealing with some drama. And so I was like, okay. So I kind of didn't think too much about it. I just sort of prayed for him and everything and, kept it in the back of my mind, but didn't have much interaction with him to really say anything about it. Well, we would have these get togethers on weekends. And of course, we would only get together at the campsite, like when the weather was nice. So it's not like we did that all year round. Um, and like I said, with sports and everything, it was always off season or whatever. So I noticed patterns that like after his like basketball games, the stands would be full of fans and everything. But then after the games, like I would go to try to talk to him and congratulate him or something, and he would kind of give me a weird look, almost like it was like he didn't want me talking to him or something. I'm like, what? What's that all about? And then there would be times when like I would try to talk to him and like he would ignore me, or like nothing would ever be said during the week when we weren't at my house, when he wasn't at my house for a party. And I'm like, what is this? And it wasn't just him. It was some of the other guys. It was most of the other guys, and then a handful of the girls. And I'm like, why am I having these parties with people coming over to my house if we're not really like friends? Like, I'm fine if you guys want to hang out, but like my whole point in having people over is to like get to know each other, have fun, support each other, like talk about what's going on in our lives, like make sure we're all okay. And like we have a lot of decisions to make in our life. We're teenagers. We've got to figure out who we are, where we're going to be, what we're going to do when we grow up, like how to deal with our families, how to support ourselves, how to take care of our brothers and sisters, like where are we going to live, and all the things the teenagers have to talk about and deal with. And I knew that growing up on a farm, it can be a hard life. I mean, it's not a bad life. It's just I knew I wasn't the only one dealing with some things. And my friend Jeremy Gist had lost his dad. My friend Stacy Sonnegreth had lost her dad. um I had been molested when I was young. Like, I knew Caleb's mom was really strict religiously, and that his dad had at one point had a problem with alcohol, but had gotten over that. Like, I just knew that we needed to like support each other.